Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and on this one, we are going to take a look at an idiot who really thinks that Home Depot is capable of violating his constitutional rights because, you know, Home Depot is the government. First and foremost, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. Without you, I would not be here. So as always, every day, thank you. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Stay off the property. Please stay off the property.
I'm a customer here.
Okay, I'm now officially advising you, if you come back on the property, you will be charged with trespassing.
Okay, what is your name?
It's JC.
Is this a...
Sir, I'm advising you to get off the property right now.
What did I do wrong?
Just go and record him and then we'll hook him up. You're refusing to leave, sir?
What did I do?
Sir, are you refusing to leave?
What did I do?
Sir, I'm advising you, are you refusing to leave?
No, I'll leave.
Leave them and do not come back.
Okay. What's your name? JC Shaw? Okay, no problem.
Thank you, sir. If you don't mind, just stay on that side of the property. That'd be appreciated.
Okay. Well, I'm a customer here. I was wondering if I could come on the property.
Not today, sir. Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to talk to the manager about your actions.
Sure can. You can call the manager. What's your name so I can let her know?
You don't need to know my name.
All right, so I'll identify you as you don't know your name. Okay.
Okay. JC Shaw with what...
Advise her that you'll be calling.
What security company are you with?
Sir, please do not come on our property. I've asked you, sir,
I'm
not
not
to come on our property.
I'm not on your property.
You're on our property.
No,
Back
I'm
up.
not.
Back up.
This is a public
This
easement.
is not, sir.
This is a
I'm
public
asking
easement.
you to back up. You're on our property. I've asked you.
This is a
You
public
recorded it.
easement.
Now, when I go ahead
This
and
is a
cuff you and charge
APD
you,
is right there.
Yes,
APD
go
is
ask him.
right there.
Go ask him the property line.
I will.
Go. Tim, would you please tell him?
Let me get out of here.
Tim, would you just please help him?
Alright, so this video is pretty long, so we're going to shorten this up a little bit. He goes back and forth between the security and the police on his bike. He's riding around. He goes back on the property. He goes off of the property. He stands in the middle of the Home Depot driveway. He's yelling and screaming at the security guards, intentionally trying to provoke them, basically just making a giant nuisance out of himself. Because he...
We've advised him. Yes. Absolutely.
Welcome to the Home Depot. Please enjoy your shopping.
He got him. Just gave up. He wanted because we brought him over here. We told him to just leave, and he doesn't want to listen.
I'm not on your property, sir.
So obviously this is the line.
Yes, ma'am.
You will
Yes,
be
ma'am.
physically removed from
I
the
understand that.
property.
I understand that, ma'am. What's your name?
Officer Wong.
What's your badge number?
343.
Thank you.
Okay. So please respect the line.
Are you going to arrest him? He just assaulted me.
I'm not going to be arrested. Right?
Yeah, because you're a shit.
I'm just letting you know that they will. They are
He just assaulted me. I'm filming the cops, bro. I'm not filming you.
I'm just trying to tell you, I got arrested.
They're bro. They're assholes. I'm gonna go tell the manager right now. Hello, ma'am. Sir? Hi. I was just outside. I'm a customer here. I was just outside. I guess there's something going on in the back. There's a bunch of cops, and I was coming through on the sidewalk, and your security guards attacked me, telling me to get off your property. I need to talk to your manager. You get out of your way.
Advised not to come in the store.
I'm talking to the manager about you. Why do you want me out of the store? What did I do?
The store, sir.
What did I do? This is the guy that's trying to attack me. I'm a customer
You've
here.
also been advised by Officer Wong with APD to not to come on the property.
I'm a customer.
You were just informed you need to leave.
Can
the
I talk
store.
to your manager, please?
Sir, you need to leave the store.
Yeah, when I talk to the manager. Phoenix Protective Security, Officer J.C. Shaw. Another Phoenix officer. I need to file a lawsuit against these guys. Why don't you have a body cam on? He has a body cam. Why don't you have a body cam? You're about to get sued. Hello, are you the manager? What's your name?
June, can you not record
Can I?
me?
Yeah, I'm recording because this guy's getting violent. There's something going on in the back. I'm a customer. I come walking up on the sidewalk to come to Home Depot, and he starts screaming at me to get off the property because there's a bunch of homeless people back here. He's thinking I'm with the homeless people, and he attacked me. Your security guard attacked me. What is your name, ma'am? I need to talk to the
Can
manager.
you not record?
No, I'm gonna record for my own safety. This guy's ready to attack me. I'm a customer here.
Get off the property as well.
No, APD informed him that I was not on the property and I was on the sidewalk.
He's confronting the staff. Tell him to speed it up.
I want APD here.
Okay, well, we can step off on the other side.
Why? I am a paying customer here.
Until the cops get here? Can you not record?
No, I'm gonna record. You're kicking me out because this asshole is fucking attacking me. I was on public property. You have a homeless problem back here. I'm not with them.
Okay.
This dude thinks I'm with the fucking homeless crowd.
Okay, I don't know what's going on, okay?
Dude, fuck. You're gonna get sued.
He is forever going to be known as the Home Depot Karen. So here's the thing. He was on Home Depot property when they first walked up to him. They immediately trespassed him. He goes back onto Home Depot property to go complain to the manager. You don't get much more Karen-like than that. He keeps screaming that he's a customer. We not once ever see him purchase anything. We don't see him shopping. We don't ever see him actually being a customer of Home Depot. I would think that if he was a customer of Home Depot, he would know that they are a private business and they are allowed to tell him to stop recording if they so choose. They are also allowed to trespass him. They are allowed to tell him to kick rocks. They are allowed to refuse service because they are a private business. They can do whatever they want, including getting rid of his worthless ass. So now we're going to fast forward to his next call in to complain to the manager.
Yeah, hi. Is this June?
Yes.
Hi, June. Hello. I'm a customer there. I came up the side of your. I have a safety concern about your store.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Is I was coming up the side of your building on my handicapped scooter.
Uh-huh.
And I guess your security guard, who works for Phoenix Security Guard Company, started yelling at me, screaming at me, get off the property, get off the property. And so I moved out to the sidewalk, and I didn't understand why he was yelling at me to get off the property. And he even came out and he put hands on me when I was on the public easement. I wasn't even on your guys. I was trying to be a customer. I was coming in to do some business. I needed to buy some stuff. And he starts screaming at me out there. And then I went off. He scared me. So I went off the property. And then he kept screaming off me to stay off the property.
And this was earlier down by the store?
Yeah. And then the manager, I don't know, is this you that kicked me out?
Right, so I didn't kick you out. I was asking you if we can step off to the side, and you responded, F Home Depot, and you went out, and I was asking you to not record because, you're not supposed to, record people.
What do you mean I'm not supposed to be able to record people?
But I was trying to, get to the bottom and find out because I said, I don't know what's going on, but let's step off to the side. But you just, and again, I understand you were frustrated already because of, the security guard chasing after you, but I was asking, can we step off to the side because you were really loud and I didn't want, we didn't need to, the customers, the rest of, everybody else in the store to hear what was going on. That's why I asked if we could step off, to the side. I didn't kick you out. I never said, well, I need you to leave. I said, let's step off to the side so I can, find out what's going on.
Oh, okay.
The security guard was saying that the cops were on the way, and again, that is why I said, let's step off to the side so I can find out what's, going on, what happened. Yes, we hired them, for mainly because of, the homeless situation on the side of our building. So their responsibility is to patrol the property. So the side of our building that is not the Fairbanks Street, the side where all our trailers park, that is our property, and it's not a drive-through area. There are a lot of, people that drive through there thinking it's a street. No, Fairbanks Street, that's the street. But where our trailers are parked on the side of the building is not a drive-through street. So they are allowed to, kick off the, unauthorized vehicles that drive through there, or, even when the homeless people walk over there, they kick them off. So I didn't know, what all went down, what was happening, which is why I asked if we could step off, to the side so that we can, so I can get to the bottom and find out what all went down. But unfortunately, that wasn't, the case, and I understand you were already frustrated from them yelling at you or going after you, but I didn't know what the situation was. I just heard a lot of, yelling, and I was called down there.
Yeah, okay. Well, I came into the store. I tried telling you that the guard attacked me. He put his hands on me. He hurt my shoulder. I'm going to be filing a police report. I'm recording this conversation, and I'm going to sue you guys and Phoenix Security Guard Company.
Okay, if that's, what you're going to do is move forward with the lawsuit, then our lawyers will handle it. Then I wouldn't have any, thing else to, speak to you about if that's, the decision.
So in other words, Home Depot don't give a shit about my safety, and I'm going to air this on the internet all over the world. They're going to know all about how you do people at Home Depot in Alaska.
Okay, well, I apologize for, the inconvenience and what happened to you, but again, you didn't even give me the opportunity to, find out what happened. You were, frustrated and yelling, so again, I didn't kick you out. I asked you if we could step off, to the side.
Yeah, you weren't very helpful. You weren't wanting to step off to the side to hear my story. You were just kicking me out, and that's what you were doing.
Again,
Okay, well, we can step off on the other side.
Why? I am a paying customer here.
you're putting words into my mouth. Never did I say I need you to leave.
Oh no, I'm not putting words into your mouth. I have it on video. You didn't follow me out to address my concerns about your security guard, which shows you don't care.
You just, left. You chose to leave. You said F Home Depot and you turned
Yeah,
around
you had a
and
very
left.
disgruntled customer who just got assaulted by your security guard, and you failed to take my report. You don't care.
No, I asked you to, not record. I wanted to.
No, I can record. I can record. When I'm being assaulted by,
record everything. Sir, I have nothing more to say to you. If you want to move forward with, lawsuit, our lawyers will handle that.
Okay, thank you.
You have a great day.
You too.
Someone really likes playing the victim, it seems like. Here's the thing. She absolutely does not care. And I don't blame her. Because if I was her, I wouldn't care either. I don't care where I am. You guys listening don't care. And the reason we don't care is because the guy's an idiot. He was on their property, and he specifically went back to antagonize the security guards because he needed a video, because he wanted content, because he wants the world to see him and say, poor him. That is what the victim mentality does. It is no good to them without an audience. They need people to feel sorry for them. And this guy is no exception. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see. And I will catch you on the next one.